Like earlier when I
Mhm.
used to work in corporate, that time I was earning well, but I would say I'm earning more than that now by YouTube, by
Wow.
taking classes. So it's a great feeling, and you need not to go outside. I have around 7 YouTube channel, but only two are
Oh.
active. So I have experimented with different niches.
So would you suggest something for homemaker who don't have partner and they want to learn this language anyhow?
As you are a avid reader, so you have good knowledge about books, what to go for, like
Yes.
which books beginners should start with, and which books are for intermediates and advanced learners, right?
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Yes. Very good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Looking beautiful.
Same to you. You're also
Yeah,
looking
thank you.
beautiful. Okay,
Okay.
nice. So you're at your hometown.
Yes, I'm in Uttarakhand right now.
Okay, very nice. So I
Yeah.
came to know this morning only. So
Yeah.
glad that you must be enjoying the weather there.
Yes, weather is so soothing here.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining since morning, and yeah, there is no that much heat here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the weather. But in Gurugram, there
Mm-hmm.
was a scorching hot.
Right, right. So it's definitely a big relief from that hot weather.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, welcome to the session. So you are on my channel, so welcome to the session. And second thing is, we are meeting after so long, so this is the one thing we have to follow, that is introductory part. So please introduce yourself.
Right. I would love to introduce myself. So I'm Sunita Rawat. I am from Uttarakhand. I am a,
Mhm.
I am mother to two boys and I run two YouTube channels. The first one is Sunita's English Adventure, where I create
Mhm.
conversational videos, English vlogs, and some informative content as well. The second one is Dear Listeners, where I create audio listening podcast for learners listening skills practice. And then I teach spoken English to beginners and intermediates. So that's more or less about
Okay.
me.
Wow, great. Okay, so as you are a homemaker, so our discussion is related to homemakers only. So first thing I want to know about your English learning journey. How did you learn this
Mhm.
language, and what are the strategy or methods you used while learning this language?
Mhm. So I started this journey back in 2024, and specifically in the month of August, I started in August
Mhm.
2024. So
Okay.
I started all of a sudden. I didn't have plan to be in this journey or to start improving my English skills, but I stumbled upon somebody's video who was practicing his English with someone else. So I thought of
Mhm.
trying it too because we all know that learning English is very crucial in today's world. So
Yeah.
I also jumped into that and I started conversing with people. So I started with conversing, but for conversing, for output, you need some input as well. Then I
Mhm.
started
Yeah.
filling my brain with some input as well. So I got to know about all these skills and techniques from videos only, the videos that are posted on YouTube by tutors
Mhm.
and by other co-learners. So I got to know that you need to immerse yourself in English, right?
Yeah.
So I started my work in that direction. I changed my content to Hindi. I mean, from Hindi to English, I changed it. And then I
Mhm.
started watching a lot of podcasts, like podcast of
Yeah.
Beer Biceps, then Jay Shetty, and I
Yeah.
used to search podcast by Priyanka Chopra's podcast or Shushmita Sen's podcast. And from there, I used to pick some good words, good phrases that I could use in my conversations. So this was the one thing that I did. And then I started thinking in English as well all the time. Like I was pushing
Okay.
myself to speak in English, think in English, because I was in my comfort zone before that. I was not
Mhm.
making any effort to improve my English. But later on, like after starting my journey, my all effort were for English only. So whatever little time I got in my day, I used to utilize it for improving my English only. So yes, whatever, like if I am in a mood of reading, I would read. If I was in a mood of listening to some podcast, I would do that, but I would not waste any of my single second.
Yeah, and I can see there are many books behind you. So I can
Yes.
say are you a reader?
Not really. These are my husband's. Like
Okay.
few of them are mine, but mostly
Mhm.
my husband's. And these are all about politics. And I am not at all a fan of politics.
Okay. Which kind of books do you read?
I read storybooks and especially from Sudha Murthy, ma'am. because those are
Okay.
quite intriguing, and the stories are also, I would say, homely. Like you'll get family
Okay.
related stories, so you're able to relate with those stories. That's why I am really fascinated about those books. And it's easy
Mhm.
to complete one chapter in a one go, because
Yeah.
being a housewife, I don't get much time to indulge in reading, and reading a novel in 2 to 3 days, that is not possible for me. So I go by chapters only. So I feel so content when I finish one chapter in a day or in a one go, and then next day I go for another chapter. So this is not overwhelming. You feel content, at the same time you're able to improve your reading. You're able to inculcate that habit of reading at least one chapter every day.
Okay. Yeah, in Sudha Murthy's book, I know like there are chapters. So
Mhm.
for beginners or who are not good at reading, who don't enjoy reading, they can start from there.
Right. As you are a avid reader, so you have good knowledge about books. What to go for, like
Yes.
which books beginners should start with, and which books are for intermediates and advanced learners, right?
Yes, I have read so many books last year, and in this year
Mm-hmm.
also, I read 4 5 books. As I mentioned in my sessions, I took a challenge. I want to read 25 books in 2025. So already completed 4 5 books, and going
Okay.
to read more.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, for beginners, I would suggest Sudhamurthy's book. I haven't read, but yeah, I heard from many people who are reading these books, and
Mm-hmm.
they can pick any story book. I always recommend my learner, like I teach also. So
Mm-hmm.
the one book, Who Will Cry When You Die, Robin Sharma's book.
Okay.
So that book is very interesting. There is also chapter.
Mm-hmm.
100 chapters are there, so beginners can easily read 1 or 2 chapters in a day, very small chapters related to daily life or daily like a motivation kind of thing. If they want to get motivation, so they can start from that
Mm-hmm.
book. And one more book is Attitude is Everything. That book is also nice, so they can pick these two and they can start reading. Yes.
Rightly said, because it happens that when we read a book from an Indian author, we are able to resonate with the story, and
Yes.
then it helps us to keep on going with that book. Otherwise, we lose interest in books of foreign authors. Sometimes it happens
Yes.
because the culture is different, and then you're not able to resonate. Then you might
Hmm.
not get interested in reading that book.
Right. And I always pick that book which is related to my current problem if I'm facing any
Yes.
trouble. So
Hmm.
I pick that book. Nowadays I'm reading Talk Like a TED because I want to improve my communication. So there
Hmm.
are 9 public speaking secrets in
Uh-huh.
that book. So
Hmm.
I am reading for one, like I have read one time, but again I want to read because there's so many things to learn. So in one go, I feel there is something missing. I should read one more time. Oh yeah.
Right, right. I am also fascinated by these TED Talk speakers, because the way
Mm.
they tell their stories is so
Yeah,
intriguing, and they're able
yeah,
to hook the attention of audience when they tell
right.
any kind of topic or any kind of content they want to share with the help of storytelling. And people are
Yes,
focusing a lot on storytelling these days, because it
yeah,
is the one skill that you must learn, especially when you are in this
yes,
communication field, in this English field, or where you're interacting
right.
with people. Storytelling, sharing anecdotes will definitely help you improve your speaking overall, communication
Yeah.
overall.
And as a YouTuber, it's so important we should be a good storyteller. Then only we can connect with our audience.
True,
Yeah, I'm
true, true.
also working on this.
Yes.
Like this is also a skill, so we have to work upon it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to ask you many questions. You need to shoot questions
Yeah,
to me
you can
today.
ask. Yeah, you can ask if you have any.
I think I've asked many yesterday, so it's your
Okay.
turn. So you were talking about
Okay.
like homemaking and everything, so we can
Yeah.
move forward
Yes.
with
Yes.
it. Hmm.
Okay, so next thing I want to know from you as a YouTuber, being a
Hmm.
YouTuber, how your life has changed now.
Hmm.
How do you feel now?
It has changed immensely, and it's a nice change, I must say. I'm liking this change, because earlier I
Mhm.
was so uh, into this homemaking only. I was confined to these four walls and was not able to do something on my own. And I had this guilty in myself, because I've studied a lot, but still I was not able to earn any money, because when you
Mm.
earn money, then only you feel like, yes, you've done something. Your
Yes.
whatever you have studied is getting into use, right? So
Yeah.
when I started this YouTube journey, especially that time I was not earning, but still I had this feeling that at least I'm doing something for myself, at least I'm improving. And later on, like, I
Mm.
never thought of monetizing this skill, but it happened. Like over time, it will happen when you are putting efforts. So definitely you can monetize your skills too. And as
Yes.
soon as I started getting paid, so that feeling was of another level, because again, I've started earning. Like earlier when I
Mm.
used to work in corporate, that time I was earning well, but I would say I'm earning more than that now by YouTube, by
Wow.
taking classes. So it's a great feeling, and you need not to
Mm.
go outside. You're getting that
Mm.
exposure, you're getting
Yeah.
students, or you're getting someone to interact with, some fluent speakers and beginners as well, because you learn from them too. So you are able to achieve all this by sitting at your home. You need not to go
Yeah.
outside, right?
That.
So, like, what else do you want? You're doing everything.
Yes.
You're taking care of your family, earning for yourself. You're able to buy them presents by your own
Mm.
money. You need not to ask for money from somebody else, right?
Yeah, and this is the big thing. You are earning staying at home more than you were earning
Yes.
from a corporate field. That is a
Hmm.
big thing, I would say.
And there was a lot of pressure back then when I used to work in
Yes.
corporates, because you work under someone else, then you have to
Mm.
abide by their rules. So you are
Yes.
somewhere tied up with all those rules and responsibilities. But here you are your own boss. So
Mm.
you
You can
can,
work freely.
yes, you can manage. Like when we have conversations as well. So sometimes we request for postponing that
Mm.
conversations as well, like
Yeah,
according to
we
our
can easily
convenience.
reschedule. Yeah, we can easily reschedule our
Hmm.
sessions. And whenever we interact with someone, we will learn something new every day.
Right, right. So
But in and
it's,
on, yes,
yes, all in all, it's for our benefit only.
yeah. Okay, so would you suggest to of like if any homemaker want to start a YouTube channel, so would you suggest to them if they should start a YouTube channel, or it is waste? Like for you, I don't say it is a waste of time, but
Hmm.
you pick your niche. That is why you achieved that level in
Hmm.
YouTube field. So for
Hmm.
them, like what would you suggest? How they can come in this field? What should they keep in their mind before starting a YouTube channel?
Hmm. Right. I would say, be it anybody, housewives or students, or be it anybody, anyone should not step back from experimenting with things. Like when
Hmm.
I have around 7 YouTube channel, but only two are
Oh.
active. So I have experimented with different niches, right? So I
Hmm.
tried my hands at knitting, I tried my hands at education content as well, and then Hindi vlogs too. But all these things didn't work for me. But then I
Hmm.
tried my hands. I simply tried it. I was not sure about that this is going to work or not, right? So I
Hmm.
tried my hands at English conversations as well, and somehow it worked for me. It's just that you need to
Hmm.
put your effort, and let's see where it takes you. Because
Trial
this
and error.
YouTube,
Yeah.
yes, because there are many factors involved in it. It's just not that if you are a fluent speaker or if you are just perfect, then you'll get a lot of audience to watch your videos. It's not like
No.
that. There are many factors involved in it. So you simply put your
Hmm.
efforts and try to understand the algorithm as well. Right. I'm also
Hmm.
not a pro at understanding the algorithm or reading the algorithm, but I try to. Like whatever I understand, I try to do that according to that. I
Hmm.
take help of AI as well in that. So
Okay.
you just need to do it. You just need to experiment with things. So I
Hmm.
believe that everyone is skilled in some or the other thing. Or if they are interested in something, they need to learn that skill even more. They need to polish that skill. So if someone is interested in cooking, polish that skill, learn more recipes from YouTube, and then start cooking and start filming your video and post it on YouTube. You just have to be consistent throughout. And your recipes should
Hmm.
also be good, because there should be some unique factors that audience will be getting from your videos. Why would they watch your videos? There should be something special in your videos, right? So you need to
Yeah.
work upon that. Like you can't do anything without putting effort, be it
Yes.
anything. If you want to cook, you have to put some effort. You have to stand up and get the
Hmm.
ingredients and cook the meal. Whatever you do, if you want a slim body, you need to exercise, right?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
everything requires hard work. So just go for it,
Hmm.
whatever you're interested in. Just polish your skills and be there on YouTube if you are comfortable with it.
Yes. Yeah, one thing I observed throughout my journey, I'm also on YouTube. It's been more than 1 year. So as I observed, like if we are interested in something, we should start a channel and start working upon that skill.
Mm-hmm.
Learn, learn something new every day and upload the video related to that. Slowly and gradually, you will master the skill, and maybe you will get audience also. It depends.
Right.
You can get audience or not, but you will learn that skill.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started my channel, I was not good at English. I started, I uploaded my all the like raw videos where I was making a lot of mistakes, but because of consistently uploading sessions, having sessions with tutors, sometime with co-learners, I feel I improved a lot. So
Right.
this is how they can also start doing if they feel
Mm-hmm.
they want to improve themselves. No matter if they have fat, they can start going to gym and they can upload videos, and
Mm-hmm.
they can share their journey before and after. People will motivate and they can watch you. They will
Mm-hmm.
watch you. Yeah.
Right.
So this is
Also, I
how
want
it.
Yes, also I
Yes.
want to mention one thing that if you're growing well on YouTube, you shouldn't be overconfident because
Yes.
your world can turn upside down anytime. Like you never know
Anytime. Yeah. Yes.
what YouTube has for you. So don't be
Hmm.
overconfident, but one thing, one benefit you'll get when you're learning any skill, like we are learning
Hmm.
English language. So it is going to help us. There is no waste of time, right? So
Yes.
even if our channel doesn't work, it's okay. But still, we have learned a lot. We can create another
Hmm.
channel, maybe for the same kind of niche or for another reach. But you will become so confident in yourself that you can do anything,
Hmm.
right? So don't rely
Yeah.
much on YouTube, or you can do other things as well simultaneously. Like when you are able to speak English fluently, you can start your own classes as well. So from there
Hmm.
also, you can earn a good income, right?
Correct. Yeah. Okay, so now you are enjoying your life with your family, friends. You are not going, like you are not going for work for your whole
Mm-hmm.
life.
Right. Let's
Okay.
see. Like I am kind of a person who gets really bored of one thing, of doing one thing for a long time. So
Okay.
I've been in this journey for around 9 to 10 months now. I'm not bored of speaking English, but I'm bored of having journal conversation. So I am very interested in
Mm-hmm.
having topic-based conversation because you'll have
Okay.
something new to talk about and you'll
Mm-hmm.
learn new vocabularies, new phrases. So it's just that you have to be creative in yourself. Like whenever you are getting bored, you need to pick something that you feel interested in, right? So that it helps you to keep on going, right? Also, if you
Yeah.
are a YouTuber, you need to check on the trends as well. Like whatever is
Hmm.
trending on YouTube, you need to simply jump on the bandwagon because it is the truth. Like
Hmm.
whatever is in trend, that works. Like if
Yeah.
people are
We.
dancing on kacha badam, so you have to dance on kacha badam to get
Yes.
viral.
Yeah,
Right,
but our niche is different. We cannot dance.
right. But still,
Yeah.
if like manifestation was a buzzword, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure if it is still a buzzword, but it was there a few months
Mm-hmm.
ago. Like, everyone was talking
Yes.
about manifestation. So
Yes.
you also have
Manifest.
to jump on that topic to get that
Hmm.
reach,
Yeah. Yes.
right?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we have to pick that topic and we have to discuss on that topic. Yeah, we can relate things to the topic which are in trend now so that
Mm-hmm.
we can
Right.
attract more audience.
Mm-hmm. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to know how YouTube has changed your life.
Yeah, same as you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not earning that much, yeah, but I am content with my YouTube channels. One thing is that I improved a lot, and I have something interesting to do every day because I love this language. I love interacting with people. Though I am an introvert, but online I can speak much. So this is the one of the best thing happened in my life. YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right. Because being an introvert, we are not able to interact with people. We are not able
Hmm,
to
yeah.
express our feelings. But when you start doing it, you can say it is a kind of fear to face people for introvert person, right?
Yeah.
So you're simply facing people on daily basis. So you're overcoming that fear of
Yeah.
being on an open platform and then talking to people. So you're facing that fear, and definitely you're going to overcome that
Yes,
over
now
time.
I feel I am not an introvert, I am
Mm-hmm.
ambivert. I can speak
Mm-hmm.
in public places, but initially I was not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to speak. Even there is a any family gathering, any relatives came to my
Mm-hmm.
home, so I used to just sit in a room. I used to
Mm-hmm.
listen to them. Simply just I used to do that.
Uh-huh. I can so
But now,
resonate with it, because mostly kids of our generation were the same way. Like I was also
hmm,
introverted. I
especially girl.
also, yes, especially girls, and we were raised that way actually.
Hmm,
Like
yes.
don't talk to this person, don't talk to that, and be in your limits or whatever. Like we were conditioned that way. So that's
Yeah.
why mostly kids were of the same type.
Girl should be not so talkative. Girl should be
Mm,
shy, introvert. Yeah.
right.
So that is
Okay.
why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So okay. So at the end of the session, I want to know from you, because as you are a homemaker and you are learning, you are teaching. So would you suggest something for homemaker who don't have partner and they want to learn this language anyhow?
Mm-hmm. So first thing, that learning starts with yourself. So you need to talk to yourself as much as you can. So one practice that is very famous, mirror practice you can do. You can simply stand in front of the mirror and start giving yourself topic and talk on that topic as much as you can. So you'll be able to judge your body language, and then you can find out the areas when you need to improve, right?
Mm,
And then keep on practicing. So you'll be able to improve on daily basis, right? And the other practice that you can do is you can record your videos. Same thing, like whatever you do in front of mirror, you have to do that in front of a camera, right?
yeah.
Later on, you can check your recording and find your mistakes, and then
Mm,
find like wherever you need to improve and work upon that particular area, right? Other than
yeah.
that, there are many apps available these days, like Ace Fluency, CV app, Hello, Josh Talks, or
Mm-hmm.
many other. So you can simply download one app. Many apps are free. Like you'll get
Mm-hmm.
free talk time, 1 hour talk time, 1 hour or 30 minutes talk time to
Yeah.
practice your English with co-learners. So that is also a great way. And if you go for paid subscription on CV and Ace Fluency, you can also select gender to which you want to
Mm,
talk to. If you want to
yes.
talk to only ladies, or ladies from your state only, that filter you can also apply. You can refine your search
Okay.
and talk to them, right? So for that you need
Mm,
to pay a little amount to them. I'm not sure, but it was not much. So this is
mm,
something you can do if you're not comfortable. Other than that, like we whatever we are doing on YouTube, we are connecting with YouTubers, having their conversation, having our practice with them. So it is also one of the great ways many people are improving this way, right? And then you
mm,
have to think in English all day long. So these are all
mm,
about output, but you need to provide your brain with some input as well. So start watching English content, start reading English books or English articles, start listening to podcasts, and see whatever you are learning, you have to make some efforts to incorporate that in your speaking, right? So take one video a day
yes.
and try to squeeze as much as you can from that video, right? Learn some vocabularies, learn some phrases, learn about that topic, research about it, and talk about that topic all day long. So you'll be well versed talking about that topic by the end of the day. Like you'll have a lot on your plate, right, to talk about. So these were few ways.
Yeah, yeah, so true. And that technique worked really well in my case also. I used to think a lot. Still, I am doing that technique. Whenever we start thinking in English, sometimes we feel bored, but we should do that consciously if we
Mm-hmm.
want to learn this language.
Right. If you're feeling bored, definitely you can go for some topic that you are interested in. If you're interested in beauty related topic, just search it on the internet, search for the articles, or simply watch any reels where people are talking in English, right? Related to
Hmm.
makeup, related
Yes.
to beauty. So you'll get interested in that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you so much for your insights on these topics, and the people who are watching, they will get benefit out of it. And thank you so much for coming on my channel. It is
Mhm.
really interesting conversation with you, and I would love to join you again. Thank you.
Same here, and thank you so much for inviting me. It was definitely a lovely conversation every time with you, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye. Have a great
Okay,
day.
bye. Great day. Bye.
Bye.